And to Kira for inspiring or for forcing me to direct as much as I can. Forcing me to do as much as I can. Craig Fleming for very inspirational all the time. Sam Togi for doing lights, designing them, and running them. Jonathan for costumes and the wonderful masks. Albert for sound, media, and also filming the show. Jason and Lindsay, my wonderful ASMs. And Michael York for running my sound also. My roommates and my buddies. And all of you guys for doing your guys' careers. So I hope you guys enjoy the scenes that I'm in.
This ain't the beginning. Who was expecting me to take her for chain or the Divine Word game? It's all about a rabbit. Alright.
This ain't no holler or a song. This ain't no dingy folk yarn. This ain't no road that's so tread with a stained rag around the head. It's all about a rabbit. Alright.
It ain't a myth that's so old that it been wholesaled and resold. It ain't about a lover's tale or a preacher's parting well. It's all about a rabbit.
Already?
Wait. Hold up. Here we go. It's all about a rabbit. We be today, and in our fascinating way, it's not saying that we be without all apology. It's that circle that can run, that ain't no one ever won. It's that silly rabbit grin about running from your skin.
Daddy, this is so cool!
So what? When you get straight A's, you get video games.
Hey! Are you a Chinaman? Yeah, I'm talking to you. No, get over here. Are you one of those people from Japan? Are you a Jap? Huh? Second chance for you now, huh? How about that? How about that?
I never have a very good answer for them. I'd like to say something cool and simple like, I am a Hmong from the mountains of Nam. But it's just not that simple. I'm a lot of things. Now the first thing people guess about me is that I'm Jewish. I know. I've got a funny religious sounding name. I'm rocking the beard and the Jufro. Now I got the name because my parents thought it was cool. I've got the beard because I think it's cool. I've got the Jufro because my hair seems to think it's cool. I'm very Jewish-ish. I'm just not Jewish. Now, I know, you know what? I bet a lot of you still don't believe me. Go ahead, say it. Say it. Now, there are two ways. There are two ways that I can prove to all of you conclusively The first would be to show you old family photos of me, age 3, standing in glee next to a Christmas tree. Or, I think you already guessed this one. I could pull down my pants and you would get your proof then. If you I didn't bring the Christmas photos. Extra nice to me. Anyway, this isn't about what I'm not. This is about what I am. So what am I? Honestly, I'm just mostly European, white. Pretty boring, really. Ooh. But do you know about my Indian blood? Yes. My mother's dad's mother was a Chippewa Indian, which makes me 1/32nd of a Native American. That's pretty cool. Can I tell people that? Because, see, the thing is, it's not cool to be proud of being white. And I'm not saying like I wish it was like, what pride, It's just sad to belong to a race with so many sins under its belt. Yeah. I mean, what can I say about that? The bullies, the plunderers, the slavers, and the slaughterers. I am distantly descended from William the Conqueror, who probably forced himself upon some lady in a village to spawn my great-great-great-grandmother. Meanwhile, on my mother's side, one of my ancestors was on the Mayflower. The Mayflower! That's pretty cool. Talk about the OPs, the original pilgrims, who came... cornucopias and big buckled hats.
Smallpox blankets!
Oh, did they do that? I wasn't there. It's not my fault. You leave my family out of this! You know what I mean? But see, is that just the way of the world? I mean, that the strong conquer and the weak perish, and it's the natives' own fault for not being able to put up a good enough fight? Or is it unnatural for me to carry this doubt about myself? I mean, we all come from animals. Animals aren't geared to doubt. They're just geared to do. The day the wolf decides that it can't hurt that fluffy rabbit, its days are numbered. And you know what? We like our wolves. We admire our wolves. We protect our wolves.
Seriously, dog, have you ever analyzed a wet dream? Now, mine is so powerful, it'll give you a dream so real, it'll actually make your dick come. Now, what I want to know is why can't you harness that power when you're awake? Why can't you meditate on fucking a chick so hot you'll actually orgasm?
Wait, are you talking about jerking off without using like any hands?
Nah, dog. I'm talking about fucking any chick you want. It's all in your mind. But it's so real.
How do you jerk off without using any hands?
Yeah, you need one hand. At least you need one hand, at least hold the cockbook.
Nah, dog. It's all about the power of the mind. You don't need a cockbook. You don't need shit. You just need to meditate on the perfect fuck.
Man, this guy, he'll jerk off to anything. I'm punishing his unit during a screening of Pocahontas.
That's right. I like Pocahontas.
Pocahontas. The genocide of my people's turned into a cartoon musical with a singing raccoon. Think about it, dog. The real story of Pocahontas is about a bunch of white boys who come to my land. Ride the corrupt Indian chief, kill off all the warriors, and fuck the Indian princess silly. Now, would the white man make a story about Auschwitz? Where the inmate falls in love with the guard, and they go up singing love songs with dancing swastikas?
My grandfather killed Indians up in Michigan for money.
Trumpy, I think you are the first white motherfucker to ever say something like that to me. You know, in the fishing village where I'm from, Los Angeles, most white motherfuckers come up telling me, saying stuff how they got Native American ancestry, you know, trying to pretend to be down with me. Yet, here you are coming the other way.
Well, what the fuck are you anyway? Your wife is half white. You talk like you're black. Most of your friends are fucking white. And every once in a while, when you feel like it, you throw in that you're Indian. So just whatever race happens to be cool at the moment?
You got a point, dog. I don't hang out with Mexicans. Mexicans got $20,000 stereos, lots of guns. And whenever I go into a liquor store with one, I'm afraid we're gonna rob the place. Mexicans are scary motherfuckers, yo.
What the fuck does any of this have to do with jerking off?
A griot is a West African poet.
Why are we singing?
We are a Greek chorus. This forms of theater, just go with it.
They flip a coin to see who goes first.
It was 1860 in America, south of the Mason-Dixon line. A colored man arrives in town on a hand truck. You know, one of those hand-powered carts around the train tracks. His wife and child are outside town in the bushes. They are runaways. The man arrives in the town. He does little work for food. People eye him with suspicion, but the man stays cool. He has come too far to break over a look someone gives him. You know what it feels like, don't you? We all know what it feels like. But the man stays cool. But then someone recognizes him.
Wait, I've seen you before. You're that boy from on the Carlson farm.
No, that was not me.
Or thinks he does.
Don't you turn your back on me, boy.
And takes a shot at the man.
You go get out of our town!
Get that,
They're on the hand truck. and the husband is bleeding to death, and the child is crying, and the hunters are coming, and the wife is trying as best she can to push the handcart all by herself. But it's pretty hopeless. Until the ghosts come. Thousands of them. Folks the woman recognizes, and folks she's never seen. Father, and mother, and grandparents, and little boys with the baseball caps on backwards, and little girls with shiny metal music boxes. Future folks, they come too. When they reach the safety, the wife told the story of the relations coming to help out.
The ghosts of the past and future saved us.
She says,
All I saw was you. My wife worked in the hand truck by herself. Well, I sang a song to the baby.
right off the top of his head.
Martin Luther King is alive and living in Vegas. You heard this before? Now you're hearing it some more. Don't laugh. I saw him there myself. It wasn't easy to know it was him. You know, to recognize him, because so much time has passed since I seen him last. And he's an old man now, but he still had that face, those eyes, and all the drawings of him I've seen no one can get right. And he was in great shape, considering. I know, you're thinking, that Griot done gone and lost her mind. Everybody knows the king is dead, but he's alive. I'm telling you, I seen him myself last night at the Bellagio buffet. The king, he's alive. You're eyeing me like I'm lying to you. Motherfucker, would I lie to you? You wouldn't know the truth you wouldn't know the truth, would you? You wouldn't know the truth because you wouldn't want to know the truth. I seen him, the king. The king is alive, the king. The king, I saw the king. Motherfucker, would I lie to you? I seen him. The king is alive, the king.
Get back.
The king. You wouldn't know the truth.
See what happens? See, come on, get up. Stay there. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Fuck yeah.
Come on. Oh, what are you gonna do, son?
What are you gonna do?
Come on. Let's get out of here. It was right about that time they thought I was their god.
I meet a guy at a bar, that's cute. He asked me out to dinner the following Tuesday.
So, what do you think about getting some Italian on Tuesday night?
I declined. Tuesday is Yom Kippur. I will be fasting.
But you're Jewish?
Jamaican?
Cambodian? Puerto Rican?
Sicilian.
Brazilian?
American?
Wow, you don't look Jewish.
Jamaican.
Cambodian. Puerto Rican?
Sicilian.
Brazilian.
American?
And you definitely don't act Jewish.
Jamaican.
Cambodian. Puerto Rican?
Sicilian.
Brazilian.
American. And he says it in this tone that sounds like he's complimenting me. And I say, nothing, which when combined with the flirty smile translates to thank you. I say nothing because I got a high off someone's anti-Semitic crack pipe. I say nothing because somewhere on my life's graph, I've been swayed to believe that being Jewish is not sexy, not too cool. I say nothing because I am in a deep sleep, a snow white coma.
Waitress. Somebody else might as well try it, because she ain't coming over here for me. Doesn't matter how many shops I open in the area, I'm flat out of luck when it comes to getting some service.
Honey, I don't think she saw you.
Of course she did. She totally saw me. My hand in the air, like a schoolboy or something.
No, man, I think this place has always had bad service.
Yeah, when you come here last.
Good point. Decades, though.
It's all right. I can go
Sit. You don't have to do that. Go back.
I'm not. I'm just gonna go.
Sit! Jesus, just comes by again. Keep an eye out, okay?
Sure.
Man, I can get us also from the bar if you want.
No need. She'll be back. That's the thing about women. They always come back. Mostly.
Lovely sentence.
What?
Nothing, I was kidding.
I wasn't being sentimental. It's true is all. Women do all kinds of shit, but they usually come back.
Like Lassie, you mean? Just a joke, you know. Lassie's famous for always coming home, and she's a woman or a female.
A bitch.
Yeah.
Sweetie.
What? That's what they're called?
I know, but people are.
It's just a word. What's wrong with that? Words only have power if you let them.
Good point. Right.
So, what brings you back into town?
Oh, me? Oh, that. Stuff. How's that for thing?
Pretty good. You nailed it. So?
Honey, if he doesn't want to talk
Oh,
about it.
hey, it's alright, it's alright. It's just, there's nothing much to talk about in that sense. I'm just moving back here because I miss it.
Yeah? You miss this place?
I do.
What?
That's sweet, you know? To miss the town where you come from. People don't care enough about their roots, I don't think.
I agree. You know, it's easy to forget what's important. Where do you come from?
I know it really is. Roots.
What do you mean?
Oh, I think she's saying you should move back to Africa.
Man, that is not cool!
Whoa! It's a joke, man. Words only have power if you let them, right?
I don't think he meant to offend you.
No, hey, whatever. Come to meet a guy and allow him to move in my home, and he insults me? Honey, if you don't mind that, then that's fine.
Whoa, man, it wasn't meant as a hurtful thing. I mean, I was just trying to be funny, that's all. Sorry.
I think we're all just a little tense. Nervous?
Nervous? I'm not nervous. Why would I be nervous?
I don't know. You know?
No, I don't know. I've got some nice new studio over in my garage, and I'm looking for a new tenant. Not some asshole.
No, honestly, she said roots and it popped into my head. It was just the show.
Oh.
That's all, you know, the show with the dad from Good Times and that dancer, Ben Vereen. There was no offense meant. It was a mistake.
Fine.
It's okay.
Hey, don't you do that. Don't you go apologizing for me or saying that something is okay. You got that? I said that it was fine, not that it was okay. Big, big difference.
Cody, please, I wasn't.
What's the difference?
What?
Just you said like there's a difference between fine and okay, and I'm just wondering what the difference is.
Dude, just leave it.
All right, fine.
You guys, maybe we should just go somewhere else.
No, you know what? Okay means that it's okay. It's all right. And fine, that says something else. Fine says, yeah, I'll let it go. I'm letting it go. Fine. But it is not okay. Waitress? I'm serious.
We haven't seen that short little guy I was with at the bar earlier.
Who the fuck are you?
Excuse you. Thanks. Bartender, tell me I don't look Jewish. Because I'm saying, what is Jewish?
Cambodian.
Puerto Rican.
Sicilian.
Brazilian.
American? Look like to you. Should I fiddle on a fucking roof for you? Should I humor you with oy vey's and refuse to pay? Because you know how we like to Jew you down. I'm back to say that to many we are considered part of the white majority. Yet to the white races, we're considered part of the colored party. If you must see me as that blood-sucking Jew, see me as that pesky mosquito that bites and sucks the prejudice right out of you.
time downtown when that big guy came up to you?
Hey! Are you a Chinaman?
You mumbled something and pushed me into the backseat of the car. You had this funny look on your face, all tight.
No, excuse me.
He was laughing, having a good time. I had my nose pressed against the window, waiting for you to yell at this man, to put this ugly man in his place.
Are you a Jap? Are you one of those people from Japan?
He was having a blast. The crowd gathered. You finally got back in the car, but he was lying on the hood now. And I kept thinking, why isn't Papa yelling like he does at home? Or Mr. Nakamura fixes the car wrong? But you just sat there, stiff, staring ahead. No one said anything on the ride home. And I remember my face feeling hot, feeling ashamed. And I began to hate you. Hate you because you were my daddy, and every time I looked at you, I saw you being humiliated, shuffling around like a houseboy in front of that man. And you made me feel that same feeling. So I hung out with the whites. Yes, I made fun of the other Oriental kids, cracked jokes about them. Hell, I wasn't one of them. I mean, why would I want to be one of these quiet, shuffling cowards? Why would I want to be like Papa? So one night, I left. No. One night, I killed myself. Yeah, I just killed myself off.
There's a battle going on inside of me between my well-crafted external persona and the internal force trying to break free. It's a battle, you see, between the nerd and the nigga in me. Can the nerd and the nigga coexist? They don't have to, nerd, but nigga. It doesn't make sense. I didn't spend 4 years in the Ivy League learning how to think, talk, and feel just to jump into a fit of rage every time they try and kill me. But the truth is, nerd, always been around. When that poison ivy bullshit was beating your ass down, these strong nigga aunts, they held you, told you not to feel it, gave you time enough to heal it, and become a nerd again. But nigga, all you seem to feel is rage, and that will keep me out of their circles and off the front page of the New York Times or the Daily News. No, I can shoot a motherfucker. And that's my point. You are more than that cold, stony glare, those weighty Timberlands, and that nappy hair. Oh, hold up now. No, nigga. That rage is like a cage that keeps the love out and you in jail. Burning a nigga. Thug nigga hell. Oh, shut up, nerd. You ain't heard a word I said. I gotta smack you upside that well-brushed head. Without me, there is no you. Now wait a second, nigga. Let's talk this through. Nah, nerd. Journey to the nigga in you. I've been inside long enough. I got your ass through school. Gave you time enough to learn their rules. It's time for you to pay your dues. Because these little niggas in the street, they need you. But they think they can't relate because you act all removed. When the truth is, nerd, what they are is you. Because no matter how hard you try to deny the way you think, talk, act, or feel, your daddy still smokes heroin, your brother's still on crack, ghetto nightmares haunt your dreams, and your mama's still black! I ain't saying you gotta become me, but this one thing is true. Inside you is a hard-ass nigga you gotta let come through. Because all this assimilating bullshit is gonna beat you down. If you choke me long enough, nerd, I won't stick around. So put the strut back in your walk. Say what you really feel. Be all of you, so all of us can heal. The time for lying and denying is through. It's time, nerd. Journey to the nigga in you!
One, two, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mike checked my bags at the airport in a random routine check. I understand, Mike. I do. You too were altered that day, and most days, most folks operate on fear, often hate. This is Mike. Check your job, and I am always random. I understand it was folks who looked, smelled, prayed like me. Can you hear me, Mike? Ruddy blonde buzz cut with cornflower eyes and a cross around your neck. Folks like you stink so bad the Indians smelled them before they landed. They murdered 1, 2, 1, 2 as they prayed, spreading smallpox's aims. Yes, I packed my bags myself. Can you hear me? No, they have not been out of my possession. Thanks, Mike. You have a good day, too. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, yo, Mike. Who's gonna check you?
When I was in Nam, you know, when I was hit by Viet Cong mortar fire, they wouldn't pick me up, the medics. I was lying there bleeding all over. They were picking everyone else up. And I kept screaming, I'm an American! I'm a Japanese American, I'm not VC! But they wouldn't listen. They walked right past me. They thought I was. I'm not VC! We're being overrun! I'm hit! I'm lying against the dirt and this young VC's coming right towards me. He's out of control, he's shooting everything, wounded GIs, dead bodies. He looks at me, he's coming at me, and I can't move. My leg. He hits Jackson. He pulls half of his body away. He's looking at me. Our eyes are locked. His gun's aimed at me. He's terrified. He's looking at me. His gun's aimed right in my face! He's gonna shoot! He's gonna blow my fucking head off! He lowers his gun. Still looking at me. Staring at me. He runs off. He didn't shoot me. He didn't kill me. I'm not the enemy. I'm not the enemy. I'm not the enemy.
There's nothing here.
No?
I'm jumping out the window.
No.
I saw pictures of Hiroshima. I could barely look. I thought, no wonder they hate us. And then, that wasn't even me who did it. It wasn't me, and it wasn't no one like me either. My people didn't pull the trigger. We were targets back then too. Still are. The entire city was devastated. The whole city. There was nothing left. I can't kid myself.
we had been in power back then, we would have been just as bad.
Come back inside.
No! Hey, there's Spot! He's coming down the road. He didn't run away after all.
You must have had a night on the town.
Here's Spot! Here, boy!
Come here, boy.
I'm gonna ask.
Go ahead.
You don't want me to ask, but I'm gonna ask.
I said go ahead. You deaf?
Cool.
Ask!
So how come you always wearing black?
Because black is beautiful.
I heard that.
That's
Girl, you gotta marry me.
I don't got to marry you nothing.
That's
Special something, nothing. I told you. This Tasha is a woman of the movement. And you, Ruffy, you're a part of the stagnation. And Tasha ain't legally binding her womanhood into the stagnation.
I'm getting on my knees till you say yes.
You've been stealing your whole life.
I got a good job. I could buy you a house in the rolling hills.
I told you, I'm a woman of the movement. And the rolling hills ain't part of the movement far as I can tell.
Power to the people.
You don't mean it.
Power to the people.
You just want to get with me.
Power to the people!
William the Conqueror says, take what you want. The OP's original pilgrims say, take what you want, but be nice about it. The Chippewa Indian says, take only what is yours. Which voice do I listen to?
Cuando yo hablo de una revolución, I speak of a revolution of thought. Una revolución espiritual. To get to the place that we were before the invasion of the Spaniards and the Europeans, who only came here to matar, que solo vinieron to destroy, to burn all of our books of ancestral wisdom. And that is why, cuando yo hablo de una revolución, I speak of an evolution, where our words will be as bullets that shoot from our mouths that will not spill blood cuando tocan las frentes of innocence, but will plant ideas of resistance in the fields of the minds of my people. So join me. Although the law will label you insurgents, vente, do it for your people. Although the law will stand before you and order you to stop, join me. Hazlo por tu gente. And they will want to shoot you with rubber bullets, and they will want to beat you with batons, but have strength and lift up your arm with your fist held high and say, que viva la revolución. Join me, and together we will overcome these borders, these barriers that are separating not just our people, but all people. And that is why they see us as criminals o como gente legal, to take away everything that we call dignity, respect, everything that makes us human.
And that is why, mi hermano, give me your hand. And together we will overcome this imperialism that is killing all of these innocent people. The mothers, the fathers, the daughters, and the sons. Y por eso no importa. That's why it doesn't matter if you are South American, Central American, Black, White, African, European, Asian, Middle Eastern. Join me. Dame tu mano. And together we will say, que viva la revolución!
Hello, Chicago! If there is anyone out there who still doubts that America is a place where all things are possible, who still wonders if the dream of our founders is alive in our time, who still questions the power of our democracy, tonight is your answer. It's the answer told by lines that stretched around schools and churches in numbers this nation has never seen, by people who waited 3 hours and 4 hours, many for the first time in their lives, because they believed that this time must be different, that their voices could be that difference. It's the answer spoken by young and old, rich and poor, Democrat and Republican, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Native American, gay, straight, disabled and not disabled, Americans who sent a message to the world that we have never been just a collection of individuals or a collection of red states and blue states. We are and always will be the United States of America.
Probably not meant to be read or said aloud or on stage even. But there was this Vietnamese kid who held the door open of the Uptown number 6 for this girl and the likes of me and the 5'11" looking model white chick and the brother with the diamond stud